Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make a delicious caldo de costillas. In case you guys want to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe we're going to need 3 pounds of country style ribs, 2 pounds of short ribs, 8 cups of beef broth, 25 New Mexico o guajillo chile pods, chile de árbol, 1 small white onion, 4 garlic cloves, 3 bay leaves, 1 branch of epazote, potatoes, carrots, 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon, 1 tablespoon of Mexican oregano, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, salt, and ground black pepper. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Alright guys, so first we're going to start by removing the stem and the seeds from our chile pods. Use gloves if you need to. And once you clean them out, transfer them into a small pot. Alright, so I'm going to be using 5 chile de árbol and I'm just going to add it with my New Mexico chile pods. So now we're just going to rinse them and we're going to fill up our pot with water. Alright, so now we're going to set it on our stove. We're going to set it on high heat and we're just going to wait for them to come to a boil. Alright guys, so while we wait for our chiles to come to a boil, we're going to prepare our meat. So just make sure that your meat is at room temperature and just pat it dry. Alright, so once we have our meat ready, now we're just going to season it with salt and pepper. Make sure you season it all around and add a good amount of salt. And do the same with your black pepper. Alright, so once we have our meat, we can set it to the side and just continue waiting for the chiles. Alright, so once your chiles come to a boil, we're going to turn it off and strain the water. Alright, so we're going to strain our chiles. Alright, so now we're going to make our chile sauce. Alright guys, so to our blender cup, we're going to add our chiles. We're going to add our chicken bouillon, oregano, and cumin, along with half of the onion, 4 garlic cloves, and 4 cups of water. So now we're just going to blend everything together until we have a smooth sauce. Alright, so once we have our chili sauce, now we are ready to make our caldo. Alright guys, so now we're going to grab our Dutch oven or large pot. We're going to set it on high heat and we're going to add 1 tablespoon of oil. So we're just going to wait for that to heat up. And once that heats up, we're going to place our meat. Alright, so now we're just going to sear our meat 1 or 2 minutes on each side. Alright, so after the minute, flip your meat over and repeat the same process. Alright, so once the meat is all nice and brown all around, we're just going to remove it from the pot. And we're going to repeat the same process to the rest of our meat. Alright, so once our meat is all nice and brown, now we're going to return it back into the pot along with its juices. And to that we're going to add our chile sauce. And strain if you need to. And into my blender, I'm going to add 1 cup of water. We're going to reduce the heat to medium. So just move your ribs. Okay. So now we're going to add our beef broth. And if you don't have beef broth, you can use water. Just make sure it makes it to the pot. Alright, so now we're just going to wait for this to come to a simmer and then we can add the rest of our ingredients. Alright, so once the caldo comes to a simmer, we're going to skim the top off just to get rid of all the foam. Alright, so once we remove the scum, we're just going to add the other half of our onion, our epazote, and 3 bay leaves. So we're going to cover it and let that cook for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Alright guys, so after 1 hour and 30 minutes, we're going to open our caldo, and the meat should be about tender, but it's not fully cooked yet. So at this point, we're going to add our potatoes and carrots. And the potatoes, I just cut them about 1 inch thick. And for this part, you can add any kind of vegetables and make it kind of like a caldo de res. But for me, the carrots and the potatoes are perfect. And then for the carrots, I use baby carrots because I love baby carrots. But you can use the big ones and just cut them however you want. I use about almost the whole bag. So just throw them in there. So now we're just going to cover it again and let them cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. So we'll check back in 20 minutes to see how our potatoes and everything is doing, and then we can try it for salt and see if it needs any. But we're just going to cover it and just let it cook for now. Alright guys, so after 30 minutes, your caldo de costillas should be done. The potatoes should be soft, and so should the carrots. So just check it. Poke them with the toothpick, and it's super soft as you can see. Same thing for the carrots and the meat. Grab a piece of meat and just check. See, it's super tender. That's what you want. So at this point, our caldo is done. So you want to check it to see if it needs any salt. For me, this is perfect. The salt is going to depend on how well you season your meat. But yeah, so this is basically it. We can turn it off and get everything, our toppings together, so we can serve our delicious caldo. Alright guys, so once we're ready to serve, we're just going to grab our costillitas, our ribs, the potatoes and carrots, and of course the broth. And I'm going to serve it with a side of rice. Some of that delicious broth. And get your tortillas ready, because we're ready to enjoy our delicious caldo de costillas. Alright guys, and to that I'm just going to top it with some cilantro and onion. And of course the toppings are going to be optional. Going to add some radishes. And squeeze out some lime juice. I am so ready. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now to serve it, you guys, you can put the rice inside with your caldo or set it to the side. You know, it all depends on how you want to eat your costillitas. You can put the meat in here and just, you know, eat it. Make your little taquitos as you eat your broth, or just however you want. There's so many ways to eat it, you guys. Let me tell you that this is just delicious. So I'm just going to grab my piece of tortilla. Grab my meat. Look how tender the meat is. And I like to dip my tortilla in the broth. Nice and hot. Seriously guys, it's super delicious. If you like pozole, you're going to love this one. So good. Perfect for the weather. Super easy to make. Just perfect. Alrighty guys, and there you have it at home. Make a super easy and delicious caldo de costillas. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family. And if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me on any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.